tough result tonight. What are your kind of overall thoughts from this match?
Disappointing, because we fought for 120 minutes, even with a man down, even 1-0 down. I think we push. We create a lot of chances through the game, and then losing that way hurts, and exiting the cup is a big disappointment for us as a staff, for us as a club. I think for most of the part we play well, but we had to finish our chances. We create chances, we had to finish those. That's what we told. As longer the game is still 0-0, they were dangerous on set pieces, corner kicks, long throws. They were a big team, so we need to put those chances away to make sure we control the game, but we didn't.
You mentioned disappointing, and I'm sure you and your staff and your players feel that right now. But you also alluded to losing the way that you lost. So, from your perspective, what did you see on that goal that Tulsa got to get the win?
Well, that was an individual mistake, from one of our players. So, especially playing with a man down, we have to make a better decision, take care of the ball, especially the part of the field that you taking that risks. It's difficult, but that's part of the game, That's a decision that he makes. We have to live with it. So hopefully we learn from those mistakes, but that's not the only thing that happens, We give it the goal that way, but before that happened, we create too many chances. Through the game, we had too many chances from the goal. We need to do better finishing those.
You kind of mentioned in that answer, that's the way the game goes, Mistakes happen, chances get created, they just don't go in. So was that just tonight's result, just a result of that, of those opportunities just not going your way?
Yeah, but I say we have a good team now. We are mature, but we're not mature enough, I think we grew from last year. We are a better team, physically, mentally, quality-wise. We are better. But we need to control those games in a better way, For moments, we control it. We play our game, and suddenly we saw the game that they wanted. A game that stopped like every 15 seconds, every 30 seconds. Stop the game, long ball, things like that. So when we put the ball on the ground, the first 15 minutes, even with then doing a high press, we were able to play out of the back, come out of the back really good. That was nice to see our guys put in that kind of game. And then suddenly we changed and we entered the game, the fouls, pushing each other, talking to each other. That's not our game. That shouldn't be our game. Our game should be with the ball on the ground.
And last thing for me is, I wasn't going to initially ask this, but since you kind of alluded to it, because of the hot start you guys have had undefeated in league play, unfortunate loss tonight, do you feel like a loss like this is kind of needed to kind of get you guys on a better, as you hit the road kind of?
No, I don't think the loss tonight was necessary, because if it's something that you say, oh, this loss exposed us, our tactics, so the way I think we play, for most part of the game, I think we were better on the field, like if they expose us and they control the game and they create more chances, I say, okay, wait a minute, we need this loss to fix the tactics, the defensive side, the offensive side. Nah.
How do you get the team focused after a tough loss like this and a slugfest physical nature like this going on the road? How do you, as a coach, turn that into a positive?
No, make sure I talk to them, and obviously to learn from this game, to make us stronger, make us better. But positive, I tell you, look at the table. We're on top of the table. It's a tough week. We had 3 games in 7 days. So everybody needs to be engaged, and everybody has to be ready mentally and physically, because we're going to use everybody. We're traveling to California with 20 players, and it's going to be a tough week, Monterey, Orange County, and then home with Miami. So we need everybody engaged, especially playing 120 minutes tonight. For sure on Saturday, we're going to see the mixed lineup in the morning, right?
Do you think, what Alex mentioned that it seemed like tonight the team was lured into Tulsa style play, saying they'd rather fight than play football. Do you think your team just, like you said, got distracted instead of focusing on the game, trying, like I said, talk to them and that by doing that got you off your game?
Yeah, probably I agree with that. Yeah, sure. That's what I say. When we decide to play, we did well. We forgot about Tulsa, we forgot about the ref, and we just concentrating the ball in our game, and we did exactly what we trained, exactly what we're doing well in the last couple of games. And then suddenly we were with the ref, with the foul, and then it was a confrontation every single play. Whether we commit a foul, whether they commit a foul, was a confrontation. Takes a minute for a restart the game. So that was the 120 minutes. That was the most thing that happened in that game. Fouls all over the field, and the restart of every foul was basically a minute. But that was a conversation for the referee. That was a confrontation from our players with their players, no matter who commit the foul. That happens today, and that's what we don't want. We want playing time. We want to make sure we use that playing time and try to impose our game.